My 150-gram combat robot, Yellow and Dangerous, at this stage in the story has a fair few events under its belt, has dished out some devastating hits, and put on some entertaining matches. Unfortunately, after 20 fights, my stock of brushless weapon motors that I'd ordered at the inception of Mk2 was dwindling, meaning I was only able to keep running Y&D for a few more events until I completely ran out. Thus follows the final stand of Yellow and Dangerous Mk2. To set the scene further, this iteration had just come off its first event with a positive record, and so expectations heading into the upcoming Robot Royale event of December 2024 were cautiously optimistic. Our round 1 matchup was the brand new Mantis Shrimp from Hayden, who had been rushing to complete 3 brand new ants for this event. With Mantis Shrimp being a hammer saw, I just needed to not get pinned or hit.
Fight, robots, fight!
Cut my wires.
Yeah, I thought it was Ketchup.
Cut my wires.
You're missing a phase. Oh, yes. You're missing at least one wire. You're now just a hammer. Can you still hammer?
Oh, what?
If you engage him, I won't count him out.
Oh, the hammer's gone. No.
Alright, I need to see some movement. 5,
I'm dead.
4, 3, 2, 1.
In the interests of not getting hit, I chose to stay spun up even when gyro dancing so as to present a more unpredictable target while chipping away at the vulnerable arm assembly whenever I got around to the rear. This led to Mantis Shrimp finding itself inverted with a compromised hammer arm. Yellow's next opponent was Ketchup, a brand new undercutting robot constructed out of Angus of Mk2's open source badge. Despite being brand new, Angus has plenty of experience with this archetype by this point. Some reconnaissance on his channel led me to believe I held the reach advantage in this matchup.
Just okay. Look over my shoulder. Something sounds like a remote.
Are they different?
I think they just at the same time.
Are they? They're not.
Just. Yellow and Dangerous is making noise.
Minute toolkit.
Flying attack.
Oh, a back
Oh, no.
Dangerous is your winner.
Well, one could say I sure opened that sauce. I really just tried for consistent head-on collisions to spare my front wheels from that sharp undercutting roller, long enough to tear the bottom plate fasteners through the chassis. I think at this point Yellow received a bye, so here's the grudge match I was able to arrange against Warsaw, a relatively new bot.
Yeah.
Warsaw quickly lost one of its two discs that made up its vertical spinner and took a few more hits before calling it a day. In the quarterfinals, I drew Chlorophyll, with whom my record is 2-1 after matching up in Adelaide. Can Hayden tie the scores?
Starting in 3, 2, 1, go!
One wheeled out. Oh, that's it.
After some extremely precise and calculated driving on both sides, the first few exchanges managed to lift the front of Chlorophyll's TPU shroud off of its billet HTP undercarriage. Chlorophyll is still running a motor KV below mine, despite being a vertical spinner for whom higher KVs are generally standard. This, in addition to Hayden's fast charges at me, granted huge bite while winning weapon-on-weapon exchanges, eventually leading to a cheeky wheel removal and the second disembowelment of the day. Having reached the semi-finals, Yellow faced off against none other than the most destructive bot in the competition, DES. Having similarly dispatched multiple opponents via exposed batteries and weapon removal, including dealing such a beatdown to my other bot Synergy earlier in the day, which later earned it the most damaged award, I was looking for both redemption and a place in the finals.
3, 2, 1, fight!
I can see the video if you want.
Ah, sorry. I went to slow-mo.
Oh, slow mo.
That's about
Oh my.
Hey, I'm not going to touch it.
Perhaps spinning was not the best move there. Despite that, I'm pretty happy with that driving performance, especially initially, taking advantage of DES' significant gyro that limited his turning ability. I was able to sweep back and forth, forcing oversteer and hitting the rear and sides. Having a drive motor torn clean out of the bot, some quick repairs to Y&D were required, going into the third place decider against Angus's other bot, Dead Cat Bounce, a large hub motor vert.
3, 2, 1, fight!
We might need an unstick.
Yeah, some of the weapons.
Okay, transmitter's off. Pause.
Sucks so good. end the
Can you move? Dead cat bounce. All right. 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Hit win.
Weapon's done, I think. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got absolutely destroyed there. I don't really think I should have won that match, but Angus kept engaging me until his hub motor bell deflected into the stator, shattering his magnets. Unable to self-right, the almost totally crippled Y&D took third place. But wait, there's more. Having been mostly plug-and-play for the entire event, I was yet to consume my remaining spare motors, meaning we get to run it back. Yellow Mk2's final stand number 2, this time in Robot Royale March 2025. A new chassis was dropped in, a Malenki high voltage was swapped in, kindly sent by the board's developer Mark Robson, in hopes it'd remove my weapon throttle maximum imposed by brownouts. Thanks to James Blue for recording all the fights from the day. This time the event opens to the familiar visage of Hayden's Chlorophyll, now with a higher KV motor to hopefully win engagements against me.
Competitors, are you ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Yellow and Dangerous, can you move? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Chlorophyll is over.
That's odd. Despite staying on top of Chlorophyll, nibbling some tires, and beginning to separate the armor from the HDP skeleton once again, the shocks of battle shook a cold solder joint loose in the power leads, losing us the first match. Before the next round, I was able to repair the joint and subsequently threw Yellow into the air and onto the floor several times to verify my work. Next up is Clamp Champ, a grappler built by Glenn that has been the finalist and first place in the 2 most recent events. Although being on the other side of the bracket, we've yet to face off against one another.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that was drive.
That's good grip. Oh, it's gyroing. And upside down? That's a wheel.
Oh, it's good. 40 seconds till the pit. Oh, wow. Alright.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Yellow and Dangerous, your winner.
Well, I got very impressively picked up and then very frequently and definitely strategically drove into the walls throughout the match. At a few points, Glenn backed into me, leading to a loss of his rear wheels and eventually his drive. Interestingly, the timing belts he was running simply rolled over rather than cutting through. Some inconsequential gouges were made in his TPU armor band as well. Y&D's third round-robin matchup was actually a long-awaited meeting with Midnight Sun, a bot that's been at nearly every event in my career, yet we've never fought.
Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow. Whoa.
You're still good. Keep going.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
That,
Both weapons.
Yeah. Just hot glue that back.
exposed battery?
No, I can actually see the battery. I'm going to call that. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Yellow and Dangerous is your winner. I can see a lot of blue.
And a Malanke's poking out too.
Cool.
Despite a driving error, our first and only exchange saw Midnight Sun receive treatment fit for French royalty, while royally destroying my second to last weapon motor, cracking magnets, wallowing the rotor to shaft interface, and popping off the shaft material retaining the E-clip. The hit also lifted up Midnight Sun's top plate just enough to count as an exposed battery, cutting short what I'm sure would have been a riveting 2.5 minutes of pushing. In the single elimination finals now, we're finally outreached by Lightweaver, a billet HTPE construction, ultra-thin titanium-bladed undercutter from James Blue, with 150% greater diameter than myself. Throughout the day, Lightweaver had been having trouble getting his super-thin blade stuck in the walls. Additionally, Angus kindly lent me some thin polycarb sheet in order for me to craft a little bent motor guard. And due to my motor magnets being destroyed, I substituted in the backup titanium blade epoxied quite poorly to my remaining rotor.
Cool. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, that was
The wedge is generally.
What are you doing? 2.
That's properly stuck to.
That's it. Yellow and Dangerous is your winner.
Unfortunately, I hadn't considered that the force applied to my relatively unsupported wedge would bend it into my blade path when deflecting Lightweaver, meaning that it immediately got caught and jammed upon contact. Despite a despairing moment when I thought Lightweaver would simply whittle down my wheels, a push towards the wall sealed his fate, propelling Y&D once more into the semi-finals against who else but the nightmarish sight of DES yet again. Let's see if we can continue the chain of hits and outdriving a little bit longer this time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, fight!
oh, that's on the arena.
Whoa!
I really did.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
Wait, then what?
Yeah, the entire weapon's gone.
Oh, fine.
You can see it in the corner.
Oh, that's not.
Yes, I'm afraid.
Oh, stop!
Battery.
Stop!
Game over.
That's a knockout.
Okay, that went pretty well, at least to begin with. This strategy of sweeping back and forth, taking advantage of the extreme gyro inherent to such designs, did work. Unfortunately, I drove too close to the wall, catching my corner on the arena kickplate and giving time for DES to successfully line up to intercept me. With the JB-welded bond between the titanium blade and motor being so bad that I could see daylight through the interface, there was no way that weapon was staying on. Unfortunately, it wasn't until after the match that I realized that continuing the fight only to explode in what I thought was going out in a bang was actually a grievous error. I still need to fight for 3rd place. Managing to swap in most of the spares I needed, my repair time was dwindling, leaving only a few seconds to secure the weapon motor by one of the 4 screws before heading into my match against an all-TPU rookie, Bot 1.01 from Phil.
Starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, the bolts come out.
And it's the inner motor. That's the motor gone.
The other one's not. The drive doesn't look terribly good though. So they're both taking a good hit there.
Hit's going down in 10 seconds.
Oh no.
Oh, can you get off of them too? Yeah. Going down in 3, not yet. 2, 1, and out. Can you move? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
you forfeited.
4, 3, 2, 1. 3rd place goes to Yellow and Dangerous.
Since there was only 1 screw in the motor, each of the 2 total hits I dealt pivoted the weapon around the screw until the blade jammed against my own chassis. Losing a drive side, presumably to my rushed repair job, there were continued attempts at continuing the fight in any capacity until Bot 1.01 got stuck on something, once again leaving Yellow and Dangerous to squeak onto the podium by the skin of its teeth. Thus ends the story of Yellow and Dangerous Mark II. It's now been out of action for just over a year, but there are plans for a revival in the form of Mark III.